Hello everyone, welcome back to Witcher. How are you doing? So, last time we didn't really do anything, which is fine. We were just exploring. Actually, no. Wait a second. We did two of my favorite quests, which is help the cursed Vivian. We did the Vivian quest, we did the tournament, or the tourney. We helped the guy who wanted to take pictures of animals. So, we did nothing but everything. Ooh. Yeah. I know. So, I feel better from last time. Last time I was under the weather a little bit. But today, we're good. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. So, this pond, it was stated by Vivian. This pond is above an intersection, which is why it's magical. Which I thought that was a neat detail that they put into it. Yeah. Can I even go down? Seems like a chill place. Yeah, so what happened, I transferred the curse onto Guillaume. Oh, and they're right there.
Greetings, Geralt.
Hail be praised.
Yeah, so they're all romantic now. I want to take someone else's horse. And should I do the quests or should I do undiscovered locations? You know what? I'm gonna do quests because undiscovered locations could mean like very, very high leveled people I'm going up against. So I'll just give myself time to grow. Can I not mount this horse?
Let's go.
Oh, wait, I forgot. We totally, we need Roach to look spectacular. Which one's better? Okay, they're the same. Geralt of Rivia sword! Ooh! I don't have many runes to put on it though. I'll probably find runes. Oh yeah, this is the greenhouse where the guy was attacked. Right? Phew. Pretty sure. Oh my god. So, I would just like to say, if it was up to me, I would have an art studio that looks just like this. But yeah, Will. Can you imagine, like, having an art studio just looks like this? Glass ceiling, glass everywhere. Probably be dangerous, but it'd be beautiful when it's raining.
All work and no play, right, Witcher?
A cockerel in your cut piece is worth two in the bush.
Yeah, so Geralt really does, and I've noticed this in the books too, he really does notice if something is nicely played. Ah, okay. Clerk. So there's Tesha Mutna, right there in the distance. What is that? That looks like a place that, I would get killed by a bunch of guys. I wonder if Fringilla Vigo ever came back to Toussaint after the events of the Wild Hunt.
If only I was healthy.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Guess that's champion. Rolling on an empty stomach.
Oh, true, true. You know, I was rewatching the Renfri Geralt fight, and I have to say, I really like the sound effects they did. Oh, it's her. It is with great sadness we announce our large-hearted friend, Hughes, has unexpectedly shuffled off his mortal coil. He died as he lived, loving and being loved.
Got too much of a good thing. Well, died happy at least.
That's interesting. I didn't know that before.
I won't go. I simply won't do it. I wish you health.
Yeah, I really like the sound effects of that Renfri fight, just because, I don't know, I think the sound of, like, whooshing swords, I think it's a very nice touch. Oh, God. Anything I can steal?
Grey-haired, ill-favored. Help pull back out.
So the cemetery in town, then right outside there's a cemetery? Okay. Okay, so that's guarded treasure. Am I supposed to go down there? Please no.
Inscription It's an elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dol Nevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it. Trail breaks off. Wonder if the Grave Robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dol Nevde, Valley of the Nine.
Oh my god, this music is everything. Oh no. Okay, I remember what that place is now. I think that place is full of wraiths. Hey Andy, how you doing? I need runes. I'm okay, just tired, won't stay long, just a little bit. Okay. How are you? I'm doing okay. The car situation today has been like very stressful, so I'm feeling better than I did, which is always nice. Okay, it's level 35 Drowner. Wait, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. How is Geralt doing? Well, he still has the mutton chops, which is always nice. But I think he's trying to learn out the Witcher mutation secrets. Sodden? Does Sodden mean something else? Talking about the place. Oh. Why is there poison here? Well, I'm not gonna try to do the main story today. I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of side stuff. Because there is so much side stuff to do in Toussaint. So let's see. We'll do some treasure hunting. We'll probably encounter some wraiths, get some ladies. Oh yeah! We can flirt with the bank teller today. And if you hear a motorcycle, I'm so sorry. A letter soaked through and falling apart, can barely be read. Bruce. Don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember, she was also the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mathenberg shop, or burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. I never heard that word before. Jackassery. Well, it seems like we need to do this treasure hunt. Oh, I'll probably do that quest too. Wait, why is this girl here? Are those her, like, parents? I mean, would this catacomb have wraiths in it? Because people are put to rest here. Properly. Oh wait, are those grave robbers? Yes! Okay, so it's not Wraith. I knew something was in here. Wait, where do they come from? Wait, wait. They're literally just spawning in the corner. You've been replaying, wait. Ori? What is that?
Noises could be coming from grave robbers. Can't know for sure, though. Need to wait till after dusk to confirm.
What noise? Now I'm curious. What noise? What did I unlock? Great game. You should play. What is it about? Okay, yeah, I knew there was something in here. You can get a Gwent card from here. You and... Yeah, true. So, Will and I, like, we're trying to get back to doing couple streams. It's a little difficult, because I work on the days that we say that we're gonna do it, but we'll try our hardest to make it. Because I miss doing those types of streams. But what is Ori about? It kind of... like, it sounds, it just makes me think of Okami.
You'll not find work here, not paying workers.
to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're a plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
Well, that was easy. God, I love bombs. Better to see what... When playing it. Oh, true, true. Ode to Gwent. Okay, we have to read this. I will just say one thing. You what? Just say one thing? If you don't cry multiple times, you have no heart. Well, we will see about that. Oh no, this is... I don't care about this. There's Ode to Gwent. Okay. Proposal number 7 for the Anthem of Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. Gwent is like a ruddy wine. Gwent's a knight with a fine lady. I kind of feel like Will is sighing in the other room. You know, Will, I have to say, if you wanted to work on my gift, I think me streaming would be the time to do it. Oh yeah, so, wait. Oh yeah, so... Oh, thank you. So, I got this new watercolor paper, which I'm really excited for because it's really nice, right? And so I thought about making like pinups, but I thought, like, you know, I do a certain type of pinup every single time, so I thought I would do Witcher pinups. And so I made the Weavis. Oh my god, that's terrible. Hopefully you can you probably can't see it. Okay. Hang on, we're gonna turn on the brightness. It's a little hard to see, but I made a sexy Weavis, and I'm gonna make the other crones too. And hopefully, like, someone out there will buy them. I don't know if that's allowed, but anyway. I'm excited. I think it'll turn out really well. So, let's see. When before your two armies clash, your cares melt off in a dash. Then you wish but to play, but her indoors whines, hit the hey. Such minds are dull as muddy yards to think this but a game of cards. Chorus. Oh, it's a song! Oh my god, we have a song to Gwent. I will cherish this. I will cherish this forever. See, I like solving quests before I actually get hired to do them. So, my birthday is coming up in eight days, which I think is very weird to say out loud because it does not feel like, it just feels weird. my god, I get a rune? Oh. Wait, you said your birthday is coming up in 8 days? Hey, that guy! Oh, that guy! Damn it! You missed my Weavis pinup. But, yeah, that's Will's working on. Oh, you're not? The plot keeps changing. But yeah, my birthday's in eight days. It's on Star Wars Day. So this is, yeah, I kind of feel like it's only appropriate. Like, if on my birthday I play Star Wars, but I don't know. It's locked. Why is it locked? May the 4th be with you? Yeah. You know what? I know Henry Cavill's birthday is a day right after mine. So is Will's father. Ooh. I'll be en route to Europe then, so I'm gonna say it now. Happy early birthday. Thank you so much, that guy. I'm 1 year older. I'm 1 year closer to, decay and death. Did I already go down this route? Will you be streaming on your birthday? I will. I'm kind of... Oh, okay. He's not in frame. But I was planning on getting a swallow symbol tattoo, possibly. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'll get like the swallow symbol right on my birthday. I love this dungeon music. Where is it? A Quest from Blood and Wine? Yes. So this is the Beauclair theme song if you want to look it up on YouTube. It's fantastic. And I'm in a crypt right now. In the main city's crypt. And I'm also robbing this crypt. What is this? What? Why? Who's in here? It must be Regis. I don't know who else works on mutagens in a cemetery. Oh, Will does? Okay, it must be when I'm at work. Which is fine, you know, we all have our interests. I'm like, okay, so I was saying how, I'm kind of nervous for my tattoo. Not just because of the pain. Nervous energy. Like, not just because of the pain, you know? Like, I have a high pain tolerance, so I can deal with a good amount. I'm just like, I really want the swallow symbol. It means so much to me, but I'm also, religious, so I always just have a battle, just like, should I not? Do I have to wait a certain time? See, I don't want to be covered in tattoos. But there are just certain tattoos that really mean a lot to me, and there's a tattoo I've wanted for like 11 years now. I just... Oh, right. We need, probably Kira Metz's, thing. Blah, blah, blah. Where's... That one would be a tattoo of Trisbury. That'd be a lot of work. I mean, they're in here, definitely. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, okay, I can't do this quest yet. Because I need to get it from a specific guy. I guess in order to see them. Well, it's not the grave robbers. Yeah, I need to get it from someone. Who, though? Who? Be as cold as ice? Oh, I can actually do that now. Wine Wars. Okay, yeah, we can go see them.
Suspiciously loud for a cemetery at night.
So death do you part. Okay. So now I can actually do it.
Strange. Can't hear anything now.
Why do I have to go above the cemetery?
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Of realistic cogs that makes me look like I have gears inside, homage to my engineering influence. Oh, so like bio. Well, I'm not sure if it's biomechanical. It's like what it's supposed to be, or like skin rips with mechanical stuff inside. But so I want Ciri's swallow symbol, like, you know the cave walls with Kira Metz? I want that, so just the outline right here. I want a cross on like my neck with a cherry blossom flower. I want the sword Zirel on my side. I want... So the tattoos on my legs I've wanted for 11 years now. But I guess I never had the nerve to do it or the money. And on one leg, it's going to be a poppy. Chops. You also want Chops tattoo on your face. No! That's something I don't want. Though I feel like they would look banging. The problem is I can't get Geralt's chops, right? Because they're white, and I don't think they would last.
So, noise is coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Here lies Margot de Corentin.
But on one leg, I want a California poppy with an X on the bottom, and then on the other leg, I want a tiger lily with an X on the bottom. Where does it say?
Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this.
Oh, there's her name.
Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago.
Hey, Will, before you leave, can you dab? Please? Oh, Will! 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 He'll be back. He'll be back by popular demand.
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
Well, we already took care of the
Voices
grave
clearly
robber.
coming from that tomb. Impossible.
Yeah, okay, because I already took care of the grave robbers.
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Oh, he gives us a
Fine job you did of it.
Mom, pick me up.
Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
So that guy, you said that you were going to go to Europe, right? You're on your route to Europe. Are you going, to... Like, are you going for school? Or, I think you said you, like you were dating someone from Europe. Are you gonna go see that person? Europe, best region, easy. I think parts of California are cool, and then other parts are, they're okay. Yep, I'm gonna go Netherlands visit my partner for 3 weeks. Ooh! I think the Netherlands, like, from photos I've seen, is so pretty. I wish I could go see Europe. I wish I could go see, Scandinavia and Ireland.
What's this argument about, anyway?
After finals get out at the end of the week, I'm hoping on a flight
Not
there.
your concern.
That's so exciting.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once.
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery.
I was blind and
Hey, Will,
a
since you're
fool
back.
to marry him. He's a slave to the cards.
Who wants Will to
prepared
dab?
wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Who wants Will to dab? Say I.
And as a jest, how many times must I explain?
I want
Who
Tifa.
sank our fortune into some silly
left.
statue of Lebioda?
The nerve.
Piety. That was my cause.
Hey,
The
Will.
prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy.
That guy
and
wants you to
victory.
dab.
How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times.
Quiet. Shut up, both of you.
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine.
I
My
can't
family.
imagine an eternity of
I'm
bickering.
illiterate.
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes, take him. Please, do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew
Bitch!
it was you.
Bitch, you messing with his Gwent?
Me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
Dude, it is her fault.
Murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
No, it kind of seems like...
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it.
All right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt
Throw the
not
girl
play
out?
for coin.
After which he promptly added, for you
You know, I kind of feel like, yeah, I should, honestly. She hid his Gwent cards, which is something we do not stand in this channel.
No, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart.
So that guy redeemed points to make you dab. Wait, no, please dab for us, please. No, but you did not do it on camera. No, you did not. When? Did you guys see him dab on camera? Someone stole my Gwent cards. Honestly, yeah. That guy didn't see you dab on camera, Will. So through the door, dab.
I shall speak to no one as long as she is in here. Take her away.
Oh! Onyx dab. Ready? Okay, you have to bend down a little bit more. Onyx dab! Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, redeem no cursing. I haven't even... Perfect. I didn't even curse all that much today. Itty bitty dab!
No, wait. If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore. The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread
Oh, you're
arms of a
just...
chestnut.
You're protecting this
tombstone
innocent,
bears
child-friendly
Grandmother's
stream.
Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
I wonder what happens if you don't deposit her somewhere, you just keep her ashes. Oh, you probably can't complete the quest.
Peace and love.
So, I forget, someone in this quest kind of tricks you. And you end up, like, they end up promising you where the Gwent cards are, and then one of them, like, just kind of snuffs you, if I remember correctly.
god protects, the god serves.
As Margot mentioned. So where's the grave? Under a chestnut, or so Margot claimed. Micheline Belrose. This is it.
Dude, how'd I know?
Wow, that's done.
Sometimes I find it fun to pretend I don't know. True, true.
See here. Move along.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, I was confused for a second. But then I realized I didn't actually switch the quests. I find it interesting that there are parts of The Witcher 3 that still manage to surprise me, because I've played it. I feel like I played it so many times.
Remove the urn with Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis, you there?
Should have known he'd stand me up. All right, if that's how you want to play it.
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait. Got it. A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade. Finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic.
Yeah, okay, so should I go back in time and kick him out? I want those Gwent cards.
I know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, a hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Thanks.
Bitch, I want those Gwent cards. I don't want a sword. I hear a Discord message sound. I can't see where the message was. It's nothing new on my Discord. You are Confucian. I don't know. Should I go back in time? I don't want to get a sword. I want to know where his Gwent cards are. Like, I kind of know where they are. I think. But because I chose to remove her, I can't get them. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be in here. Somewhere. They're supposed to be around here somewhere. I'm upset. I'm upset. We got duped. I should have known it was him. He seemed like a weasel. Or they should be some... Well, I got 2 minutes, right? I got 2 minutes before I can do it again. Are they somewhere around here? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reload because I'm gonna reload and I'm gonna help her because I think it's dumb. No, I want my Gwen cards. I'm petty. So does anyone have any fun plans for today? Or just plans in general? I like to know. I like to know what people are up to. Because for me, it's a very pretty day outside. It's cold before the summer weather really, like, pounds itself in. I don't know. Oh, now that you're in here. Can you dab for us again? No. Please? He finally dabbed. Took 2 of my 5 finals today, gotta study. He finally dabbed!
I'd rather lie about all day.
So I'm just gonna skip the dialogue. See, I don't know what my finals are going to be. It seems like they're like kind of easy. So
what's this argument about anyway? Slow down.
This is I want that piety. Be
quiet. Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here.
Yes.
What? Come.
yeah, I'm gonna take him.
Gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drat!
Oh.
Oh, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them
At
in
9
death
a.m.?
shouldn't bother
So in 8
anyone.
hours. Oh, that's interesting.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it.
I just wonder, how does that type of thing go? Is it like
Once
you have to
enter the
play the game in
catacombs,
front of your
there's
professors, or you just
The
have
chamber
to
will be
like
on your right, near the
say
corridor's
what it
mouth,
is?
and I thank you.
What a bitch! The Gwent Friendship Society.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
Are you deeper in the catacombs? See, I'm kind of stuck
chamber. The Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
Oh, this is why I remember this place.
That ought to do.
Time to implement the
Right.
testing art.
High time Margot paid up.
Oh, that sounds stressful. See, like, not the presenting, like, in front of people, but just like, you know, something that you've worked so hard on, put so many hours in.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then via right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
But you know what, Andy? It's my second to last thing I have to do before I'm done
Might
with
I
uni.
ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Well, if I did just leave him in a ditch? What if I took him to my house?